Hello, my dear students. Good afternoon. Welcome to the class. Myself, Bhagyashree Joshi from Sankalp Learning Solutions. Today, we are going to discuss about the topic that is surface areas and volume. Okay. So this is also very, very important topic. In this chapter, we are going to get 7 to 8 marks questions. That is, in 4 marks questions, 3, 2, and in MCQ questions also, we are going to get from this topic. Okay. So this is also very, very important topic as far as your examination is concerned. Wait for a minute. Okay. Yes. So surface area and volume. What we are going to observe in this lesson, what we are going to learn in this chapter, that is about the, wait for a minute. Yes. Surface areas and volume. So here we are going to study about the surface area, that is curved surface area, total surface area, and volume of the cylinder, and cube, cuboid, cone, sphere, and hemisphere. Okay, just we will revise it. So this is about the volume and curved surface area. CSA means curved surface area and TSA means it is total surface area. First one is cube. Okay, so this is the cube. So the side of the cube we consider it as A, and volume of the cube is side cube, that is A cube, and curved surface area, that is 4a square, and total surface area, that is 6a square, right? Side square. Next one, cuboid. Okay, volume of the cuboid. So this is length, and this is breadth, and this is height, right? Volume of the cuboid is length, breadth into height. L into B into H. Remember, this is very, very important formula. And curved surface area, that is 2 into L plus B into H. Total surface area, 2 into L into B plus B into H plus L into H. Next one, cylinder. So cylinder, the volume of the cylinder is pi r square h, and curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h, and total surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Here 2 pi r is common, and in the bracket you are going to get r plus h, 2 pi r into r plus h. Next is cone. Cone is, the volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, and curved surface area is pi r l. R is the radius here and L is slanting height, right? So L can be determined by using the formula square root of r square plus h square. When you know the values of r and h, that time you can find out the L, that is slanting height, that square root of r square plus h square. And total surface area, pi r L plus pi r square. Okay. If you take pi r common, what you will get in the bracket, that is r plus L. Next one. So sphere. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and curved surface area. Here we consider only surface area of the sphere. Okay. For that, total surface area or surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. Right. Next, hemisphere. Volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube, and curved surface area is 2 pi r square, and total surface area is 3 pi r square, right? Wait for a minute. Next one. Okay. Next one is frustum of a cone. Okay. What do you mean by frustum? See, here it is a cone. When you cut the cone, okay, when plane parallel to base cuts the cone, that time you are going to get two parts. Okay. So one cone you middle cut madidre, that time you are going to get two parts. So one is this and another one is this. So this we call it as a frustum. This part we call it as a frustum of cone, right? Next, volume of frustum of cone is 1 by 3 pi h into r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2. And curved surface area of frustum of cone is pi into r1 plus r2 into L. L is equal to square root of h square plus r square. Here r1 and r2 is there. So r1 minus r2 whole square, right? Total surface area of frustum of cone is pi into r1 plus r2 into L plus pi r1 square plus pi r2 square. So this is about the curved surface area and total surface area of the and volume of a frustum of cone. Okay. So in multiple choice questions, you are going to observe the formulas. Okay. So what is the formula to calculate total surface area of the cone and what is the formula to calculate volume of a sphere? So such type of questions will come in the section of MCQ. Okay. So based on these formulas, we are going to solve some MCQ question. So in that, first question is MCQ, multiple choice questions. Volume of a cylinder is 300 meter cube. So volume of a cylinder they have given, that is 300 meter cube. Volume of the cone whose radius and height is equal to that of the cylinder. So volume of the cone whose radius and height is equal to that of the cone. That of the cylinder. So height and radius of the cone is equal to the height and radius of the cylinder. Then we need to find out the volume of the cone, right? So for that, volume of the cone, volume of the cone is equal to volume of the cylinder, right? Volume of the cylinder. Volume of the cylinder. See, volume of the cylinder they have given, that is 300 meter cube. Volume of the cone, that is 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? Here volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. R and h of the cone and cylinder are same, right? So for pi r square h, that is volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cylinder they have given, that is 300 meter cube. And we know that radius and height of the cone and cylinder are same. So for that, 1 by 3 into pi r square h. Pi r square h means it is volume of the cylinder. That is 300 meter cube. Okay, volume of the cylinder they have given, that is 3 ones are 0, 0. That means 100 meter cube you will get. 100 meter cube. So option D is right here. Next one. Surface area of a sphere whose radius is 7 centimeter. Okay. So surface area of the sphere they have asked. So surface area of the sphere is 4 pi r square, right? And radius they have given, that is r is 7 centimeter. 4 into pi value is 22 divided by 7 and r value is 7 into 7 because it is r square. Right, 7 into 7. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. So 4 into 22, that is 88. 88 into 7. 88 into 7 is 56. So 61. That is 660 centimeter square. Why? Because it is surface area. For that, it is centimeter square. Now, radius is in centimeter. So, surface area is centimeter square. 616 centimeter square. Next one. The formula to calculate the curved surface area of the frustum of cone. Okay, that is pi into r1 square plus r2 square into L, pi r1 minus r2 into L, pi r1 plus r2 into L. So here curved surface area, that is CSA they have asked. Right. Which option is right here? Pi into R1 plus R2 into L. Formula to calculate the total surface area of a right circular cylinder. So, total surface area of a cylinder they have asked. Pi R square H, this is the volume of the cylinder. So, this is wrong. We want to total surface area. 2 pi R into R plus H, pi R into R plus H, or 2 pi R square into R plus H. Which option is right here? 2 pi R into R plus H. So this is the total surface area of the cylinder. Okay. So this is about the total surface area, right? Next. Formula to find the volume of a solid sphere. Yes, volume of a solid sphere. 2 by 3 pi r cube. So, volume of the sphere they have asked. 2 by 3 pi r cube, 1 by 3 pi r cube, and 4 by 3 pi r cube, and 1 by 3 pi r square. So, which option is right? Volume of the sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So, option C is right. Next, the mathematical relationship between slant height L. So L is slant height, H is height, and radius R of a cone is. So that means L is equal to L square is equal to H square plus R square, or L square is equal to H square minus R square, or L square is equal to R square minus H square. L is equal to square root of H square minus R square. So which option is right here? A option, L square is equal to H square plus R square. So option A is right. If the radius of the cone is R and height is H, then the slant height is, so here, here it is L square. Now we want L. L is equal to square root of H square plus R square, right? H square plus R square. So for that option C is right. Okay. Next one. Lateral surface area of a cube whose volume is 27 centimeter cube. Okay. Of a cube whose volume is 27. So volume of the cube is A cube, right? Volume of the cube is A cube. So A cube they have given, that is 27. A cube is equal to 27. Then what is the value of A? That is cube root of 27. That is equal to A is equal to 3. What they have asked? Surface area of a cube. Lateral surface area of the cube. That is curved surface area of the cube they have asked. So that is curved surface area. In other words, it is lateral surface area. That is 4A square. A value is 3 here. Right? So A value is 3. 4 into 3 square. 4 into 9. It is 36. So 36 centimeter square. So which option is right here? Option A is right. Okay. Now, a sphere of radius r centimeter is melted to form a cone r centimeter and height h centimeter. Then the correct relationship is, so correct relation, that means sphere is converted into cone here. When you melt a sphere, that sphere is converted into cone, right? So r centimeter, so radius of r centimeter is melted to form a cone of radius r, capital R, and height h. Then the correct relationship is, so here volume is changing. So when a sphere is converted into cone, or when a sphere is melted to form a cone, that means volume is changing. Sphere is converted into cone. So volume is changing. For that, we need to take volume. Volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, and volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square. Pi r square h, right? So 4 by 3 pi r cube and 1 by 3 pi r square h. So option B is right. Here it is r cube is there. So here it is 2 by 3 is there, and here it is totally wrong. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? Now, perimeter of a base of cylinder is 24 centimeter. Height is 8 centimeter and the curved surface area will be, what they have asked, perimeter of a base of a cylinder is 24 centimeter. Okay, and height they have given, that is 8 centimeter. So curved surface area. See here, curved surface area they have asked. Curved surface area of the cylinder is 2 pi RH. Right? 2 pi RH. So cylinder is, this one cylinder is like this. That means cylinder, it has circular base. Right? ಒಂದು ಸಿಲಿಂಡರ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಬಾಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸರ್ಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಬೇಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್, in other words, it is the circumference of the circle. So 2 pi r, circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi r value they have given, that is 24, and h value, that is height, is 8 centimeters. So 24 into 8, that is 8 4s are 32 and 8 2s are 16, 192 centimeter square, right? 192 centimeter square. So option D is right. A cuboid of dimensions 12 centimeter and 6 centimeter, 3 centimeter is melted to form a cube. Then the edges of each face of the cube is. So here dimensions they have given. So dimensions means it is length, breadth and height of a cuboid they have given. Length into breadth into height they have given. So length is 12 and 6 into 3. That is equal to 12 into 18. So 18 into 12, that is so 18 to the 36 and 18 was 18 plus 3. That is 216. Now, cuboid is melted to form a cube, right? That means here also volume is changing, cuboid to cube. So what is the volume of the cuboid is L into B into H. And what is the volume of the cube? Volume of the cube is A cube. Yes or no? Volume of the cube is A cube. So for that, we need to find out the value of A, right? Okay. So this is volume of the cuboid. A cube is equal to cube root of 216 and A value is, cube root of 216 is 3. So it is 6, right? 6 into 6, 36, 36 into 6. So 216. So A value is 6. A cube is equal to 216 and cube root of 216 is 6 centimeter. So option C is right. Okay. Now, volume of the frustum of cone whose height is h and radii of two circular ends are r1 and r2 is 1 by 3 pi h into r1 plus r2 plus r1 into r2, or 1 by 3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 square into r2 square, 1 by 3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2, 1 by 3 pi h r1 plus r2 plus r1 square plus r2 square. So which option is right here? 1 by 3 pi h r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2. So option C is right. Okay, volume of the frustum they have asked, right? Curved surface area of a cone whose radius of the base is 7 centimeter. Okay. And slant height is 10 centimeter. Okay. Curved surface area of the cone they have asked, that is pi RL. So what is the formula to find out the CSA, that is curved surface area of the cone, is pi RL. Okay. Pi value is 22 divided by 7. And what is the value of R? Radius of the base is 7 centimeter. Okay. So R value is 7 and slant height is L value is 10 here. 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 22 into 10, that is 220 centimeter square. So which option is right here? Option C is right. 220 centimeter square. Yes. Next one. So next one, a solid cone is melted to form a cylinder whose radius is equal to that of the cone. Yes, a cone is melted to form a cylinder, remember, whose radius is equal to that of the cone. If the height of the cylinder is 5 centimeter, then the height of the cone is, okay. So here also, cone is converted into cylinder. That means volume is changing. So volume of the cone is equal to volume of the cylinder, right? Volume of the cylinder. So volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. And volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Okay. So one thing you should observe, that is radius is equal to that of the cone. Okay, so radius is equal here. And what about the height? If the height of the cylinder is 5 centimeter, height of the cylinder they have given, that is 5 centimeter, and height of the cone they have asked. Call this as H1 and this is H2. That means H2 they have given, that is height of the cylinder they have given, that is 5 centimeter, and we need to find out the height of the cone. Okay. Pi and pi will get cancelled. R square and R square will get cancelled. So 1 by 3 into H1 is equal to H2. So 1 by 3 H1 is equal to, what is the value of H2? H2 is 5, right? Now 1 into H1 is H1 divided by 3 is equal to 5. Now transfer this 3 to this side. That is H1 is equal to 5 into 3. So 5 3s are 15. So H1 value is 15. So H1 means it is the height of the cone, right? Height of the cone. 15 centimeter. Option B is right. Now, the ratio of the volumes of two sphere is 64 is to 27 respectively. The ratio of the radii is, okay, what they have given? Ratio of the volumes of two sphere they have given. That means that this is the ratios of the volumes. That is 24 is to 27. The ratio of the radii they have asked. Right? So for that, what we need to do? So which option is right here? Option B is right. Okay. Here, ratios they have given, that is 64 is to 27. Volume of the sphere. This is the ratios of volume of the sphere. So volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. So ratios of the volumes of two spheres they have given. And what they have asked? Ratios of the radii. So two spheres are there and the volumes of these two spheres ratios they have given. So this is 64 is to 27 and they have asked about the radius. So radius means this is R and this is R. This is consider this is capital R and this is small r. That means radii of the two spheres. So for that 4 by 3 will get cancelled. Pi and pi will get cancelled. So R cube is to R cube. Yes or no? R cube is to R cube is equal to, it is the ratio of 64 is to 27. So 64 means what? It is the ratio of first sphere and it is the volume of first sphere and 27 is the volume of the second sphere. So R is the, here capital R is the radius of the first sphere. That means R cube is equal to 64 because this is the radius of the first sphere and this is the volume of the first sphere. Next, this is R cube. That means radius of the second sphere is equal to volume of the second sphere. So R cube is equal to 64. Then what is the value of R? Cube root of 64. Cube root of 64 is 4. 4 4 is 16. 16 4 is 64. That means R value is 4. And here R cube is 27. Then what is the value of R? Cube root of 27. Yes. So R value is cube root of 27. So cube root of 27 is 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. So R value is 3. Now the ratios of the radii is R is to R. So capital R is 4 and small r is 3. So 4 is to 3. Which option is right here? Option B is right. 4 is to 3. Now, a sphere of radius, if you want, you can take down. Okay. A sphere of radius r units is converted into a cone of radius of height r units. Radius of the cone is, yes, my dear students, here sphere of radius r unit is converted into height r unit. That means h is equal to r here, right? Height r unit. So h is equal to r here, right? So radius of the cone is, for that, converted. Converted means what? Here we need to take the volume, right? Here one sphere is converted into cone. Right. Now, volume of the cone is, volume of the, here sphere is there. So volume of the sphere is equal to volume of the cone. Why? Because here sphere is converted into cone. So volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? 4 by 3 pi r cube. And volume of the cone. Volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h, right? Pi r square h. So consider this is also h, r, capital R, because radius is same here. So 4 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. Now, 4 by 3 can be written as 4 into 1 by 3 pi r cube is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. 1 by 3 will get cancelled. Pi, pi. Okay. R cube is there. So here is there. That means 1 r will remain. And h. H is equal to r here. Right. So here radius r is converted into a cone of height r units. So in cone, radius is r, in cone, height is equal to radius. That is height is equal to r, right? So here this is R. One minute, wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. I will do it once again. A small mistake is there. Sorry, wait for a minute. So here sphere of radius r unit is converted into cone. That means this sphere of radius r unit is converted into cone, right? So volume of the sphere is equal to volume of the cone, or volume of the cone is equal to volume of the sphere. Both are same. So 1 by 3 pi r square h is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay. Consider this as small r and this is capital R. Okay. Now, 1 by 3 pi r square h is equal to 4 into 1 by 3 pi r cube, right? Now, 1 by 3 and 1 by 3 will get cancelled. Pi and pi will get cancelled. So, r square into h is equal to 4r cube, right? So, what is h here? H is equal to r. That means r square into r is equal to 4r cube. Here also it is r and r cube. That means 1 r will get cancelled. So, r square is equal to 4r square, right? R square is equal to 4r square. Then what is the value of r? R is square root of 4r square. Then square root of 4 is 2 and r square is square root of r square is r. That means r is equal to 2r. So 2r units. So which option is right here? Option B is right. Okay. Next one. Total surface area of a solid hemisphere is solid hemisphere. That is 4 pi r square, 3 pi r square, 2 pi r square and 4 by 3 pi r square. So which option is right here? Option B, that is 3 pi r square, because this is total surface area of a hemisphere, right? 3 pi r square. Total surface area of a solid hemisphere, that is 3 pi r square. Just now only we discussed. This question is repeated here. A pencil is sharp at one edge is combination of, see here, this is your pencil. This is in the cylindrical shape. So, ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್. ಈ ಪೆನ್ಸಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಹೇಗಾಗತ್ತೆ, ಈ ತರ ಆಗತ್ತೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಶಾರ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ತರ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. Now this pencil is the combination of frustum of cone and cylinder, cone and cylinder, cylinder and hemisphere, cone and hemisphere. Yes, this is the combination of cone and cylinder, because this is the shape of cone and this is cylinder. So this is cone and cylinder. So option B is right. A toy is prepared by mounting a cone on the hemisphere. Its total surface area. Yes, my dear students, here one shape is placed on the, or it is mounted on the other shape. That means one toy is there and that toy is prepared by mounting a cone on the hemisphere. So its total surface area, that means total surface area of the cone and total surface area of the hemisphere. Total surface area of the cone is pi RL and total surface area of the hemisphere is 2 pi r square. That means here this is the total surface area, sorry, curved surface area of the sphere is 2 pi r square and one cone is mounted on the sphere, on the hemisphere. So plus curved surface area of the cone is pi r L. So 2 pi r square plus pi r L. Total surface area can be determined by curved surface area of the hemisphere plus curved surface area of the cone here, right? So cone is mounted. The ratio of the radii of two spheres is 4:5. Then the ratio of their areas they have asked. Okay. Yes. So ratios of the radii of two spheres. So two spheres are there. And ratios of their radii they have given. Call this as R and this is capital R. Okay. So radius of the radii of the two spheres, that is 4:5 they have given. Next, the ratios of the area. Area of the sphere is 4 pi r square is equal to 4 pi r square. So this sphere radius is small r and here it is capital R. So 4 pi r square is equal to 4 pi r square. 4 pi and 4 pi will get cancelled. R square is equal to capital R square. That means R value is 4 here is equal to 5 square. So R square is to R square. That means ratios of the radii they have given, that is 4:5. So R is to R they have given, that is 4:5. But here R square is there. That means 4 square, 5 square. So 4 square is 16 and 5 square is 25. That means option C is right. 16 is to 25. Option C is right. Next one. If the volume of the two spheres is in the ratio 27:8. Okay. Wait for a minute. If the volume of the two spheres is in the ratio 27:8, then the ratios of the radii they have asked. Okay. So here also two spheres are there. And radii of these two spheres they have given. Consider this is capital R and this is small r. Okay, this is 27:8 radii. That means R is to R they have given, that is 27:8. Okay, now the ratios of the radii, volume of two spheres they have given. So what is the volume of the sphere? That is 4/3 pi r cube. So radius of the first sphere is capital R and radius of the second sphere is small r. That means volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cube, right? 4/3 will get cancelled and pi will get cancelled. So what you will get? R cube is equal to R cube. Now, R cube is equal to R cube. That means R is to R they have given. That is 27:8. Okay. So R cube is to R cube. Yes, R cube is to R cube they have given. That is 27:8. Now, what is the value of R? R cube is equal to 27 and R cube is equal to 8 here. Okay. So R cube is equal to 27. Then what is R? Cube root of 27. So cube root of 27 is 3. And here also R is equal to cube root of 8. That's R is equal to 2 here. So R is to R is 3 is to 2 here. This is the value of capital R and this is the value of small r, that is 3 is to 2. So which option is right here? Option B is right. Now, the number of lead sheets, each of radius 2 centimeter, can made by melting a sphere of radius 4 centimeter is. Okay. So one lead sheet is there. So number of lead sheets, each of radius 2 centimeter, can be made by melting a sphere of radius 4 centimeter. 4 centimeter ಇರುವಂತಹ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಲೆಡ್ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಡ್ ಬೈ melting a sphere of radius 4 centimeter and each of radius 2 centimeter. ಈ 4 centimeter ಇರುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಪಿಯರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೆಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ 2 centimeter ಇರುವಂತಹ ರೇಡಿಯಸ್ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಲೆಡ್ ಶೀಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಹೌದಾ? Now, number of lead sheets. How many number of lead sheets we are going to get here? That means number of lead sheets is equal to number of lead sheets is equal to, here 2 spheres are there, right? That is of radius 4 centimeter, volume of radius 4 centimeter, volume of radius 4 centimeter, and volume of the radius 2 centimeter. Radius 2 centimeter. Volume of radius 2 centimeter. So volume of the radius 4 centimeter is, here it is sphere. So volume of the sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube and it is converted into 4 by 3 pi. Consider it is a small r cube, right? 4 by 3, 4 by 3, pi and pi will get cancelled. So r cube divided by r cube you will get. Now, what is the value of r here? R is 4 centimeter cube divided by, here small r is 2 centimeter, that is 2 cube. 4 cube is 64 and 2 cube is 8. That means 8 ones are 8 8s are 64. That means number of lead sheets are 8. So which option is right here? Option D is right. If you want, you can take down. Now, the combination of solid in the capsule is, so here one capsule is there. This capsule is the combination of 2 hemisphere, right? 2 hemisphere and 1 cylinder. 2 hemisphere and 1 cylinder. So option B is right. Volume of the hemisphere whose radius r is volume of the hemisphere, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of this toy. So this toy is, one cone is there and one hemisphere is mounted on the cone. Therefore, volume of the cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h and volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. Therefore, volume of this toy is 2 by 3, that is volume of the hemisphere 2 by 3 pi r cube plus volume of this cone, that is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, because this toy is made up of, or this toy is the combination of cone and hemisphere. Right? So volume of the hemisphere plus volume of the cone, that is 2 by 3 pi r cube plus 1 by 3 pi r square h. So which option is right here? Option A is right. Okay. So in today's session, we have we solved some multiple choice question. In the next session or in next class, we are going to solve some 3-4 marks questions. Okay. Yes. Shall we stop today's session? Yes, my dear students. Yes, study well. All the very best. Thank you. Thank you so much.